Hello! In part 4 of this tutorial we saw how, with a simple trick, we can completely eliminate the Webpack. We also learned how to create a new HTML helper and use it to load the corresponding files. This part of the tutorial will introduce the concept of separate file for a view component template. Open the comp1.html file. Notice that now the template is inside a string value. Kind of hard to modify and debug, isn't it? Let's move the template outside of the component. At the beginning of the comp1.html file, create a new tag named template. The template tag will contain the string that currently is in the component template value. Inside the template tag, add a div tag. Move that string over inside the div tag. Final code should look like this. In order to support multiple components and multiple templates in the same page, you have to specify an id for the template. Let's name it comp1-template. Now replace the string in their component's template property with hashtag comp1-template. By doing this, you'll indicate to the component that it can use this template. This way, you can have many templates reusable or not on the same page. Save the component file and run the application. You might have to clear the cache. The easier way is to press F12 in Chrome and then right-click on the browser's refresh button and choose the last option in the list, empty cache and hard reload. Notice that even with the cache cleared, we get an application error. Stop the application and rebuild the solution. Now run it again. After doing this, notice that there are no changes in functionality. Now, let's move the template to a separate file. Create a new template file inside the View Templates directory named comp1-template.html. Move the template tag to this newly created file the same way we did in the last part of the tutorial. Now open the index page and add a new helpers.load file to point to this file right after the using statement. Remember that all files have to be loaded in the right order in order for View to load correctly. You should always load the file containing the View object last in the index page. Rebuild the solution. Try the application out and see if it is still working correctly. Because of the way Razor works, for every major change, like changing the file, using a template or moving the template to another file, you need to rebuild the project. If you followed my steps, you'll now have a fully functional application containing a fully functional separation of concerns. The next part of the tutorial will show you how to fix the Internet Explorer issue related to template tag.